presenting for our assignment group, which is Management Accounting ACC 2533. And this is the summary of our report. Okay, first thing first, our nature of business is our company name is LBAD Deluxe Sdn Bhd. Our nature of business, LBAD Deluxe Sdn Bhd is a manufacturing company specializing in the production and sale of bakery products, including cake and cookies. The company emphasizes the production of high-quality bakery items to satisfy customer demands in the local market. Okay, before I will start, let me introduce the list of director and portfolio. First, Nura Alisa as the managing director. Second, Siti Nurjana as the finance director, and Auni Naziha as the operation director. First thing first, I would like to share detail on our production. First, our product is chocolate cake and butter cookies. The selling price is 40 ringgit per unit, and for the butter cookies is 25 ringgit per box. First, for the sale, in quarter 1 we target 98,000 ringgit. In quarter 2 we get 122,000 ringgit. 122,500. Where do we get this figure? This figure are derived directly from our sale budget account. It is based on our price list and the focus unit to plan to sell, and the increase in quarter 2 is due to a project 25% growth in sale. Next is the direct material budget. We have budget RM 16,033 for quarter 1 and 20,007 for quarter 2. So, where do this get this total? This total are derived from our direct material purchases budget account. This figure are the total cost for our 4 main material, which is flour, chocolate, butter and sugar. The calculation follow our production needs. Our production need, where we take the total unit to the purchase and multiply them by the supplier price per unit. The budget is higher in quarter 2 because we need to purchase more material to support our higher sale target.
So right here we have direct labor budget for quarter 1, which is we have 2 products right here, which are chocolate cake and butter cookies. So as you guys can see, we have 2 types of direct labor, which are baking staff and packaging staff. For the baking staff, from chocolate cake, we have 36,600 ringgit, while the butter cookies, we have 12,180 ringgit. Okay, so for packaging staff, from chocolate cake, we have 11,712 ringgit, while butter cookies, we have also 12,180 ringgit. Just same as the baking staff from butter cookies, and the total will be 7,670 ringgit for direct labor budget for quarter 1. Okay, so let's move on to quarter 2 of direct labor budget. So this is just the same as quarter 1 that I just present. So for the baking staff, which is the direct labor, from chocolate cake, we have 45,900 ringgit, and white butter cookies, we have 15,120 ringgit. And for the packaging staff, we have 14,688 ringgit, while butter cookies, we have 15,120 ringgit. So the total up will be 90 ringgit, 828 ringgit. And this total will be the amount of direct labor budget for quarter 2. So let's jump on factory overhead budget, shall we? Okay, so right now we have factory overhead budget for quarter 1 and also quarter 2. For the quarter 1, we have electricity and water expenses and also factory maintenance. For the electricity and water expenses, we have 3,500 ringgit, while the factory maintenance for quarter 1 is 2,000. And if we total up, it will be 5,500 ringgit. And for the quarter 2, just same as for the quarter 1, electricity and water expenses we have 4,000, while the factory maintenance we have 2,200 ringgit. And when we total up these expenses, we have 6,200 ringgit for the factory overhead budget quarter 2. Okay, so let's move on to selling and administration budget for quarter 1 and quarter 2. Okay, so for the selling and administration budget, we have marketing and advertising and office salaries. Marketing and advertising is variable cost and office salaries is fixed cost. Okay, so for the marketing and advertising for quarter 1, we have 2,500 ringgit, while the office salaries is 3,000, and if we total up these expenses, we have 5,500 ringgit. And for marketing and advertising is 3,000, and office salaries we have 3,200 ringgit. And if we total up these two, we have 6,000 ringgit and 200 ringgit.
Okay, so let's move on to variable cost. First is we have to calculate direct material, direct labor, variable factory overhead, and variable selling and administration, which is marketing and advertising. So for the quarter 1, first is 16,033 ringgit plus with 72,672 ringgit plus with 5,500 ringgit, and last is we have to plus with 2,500 ringgit. So the final answer, the final variable cost is we will get 96,705 ringgit. So that is the variable cost for the quarter 1. So the next is quarter 2. First is 20,007 ringgit plus with 90,828 ringgit plus with 6,200 ringgit and plus with 3,000, and the final variable cost for the quarter 2 is 120,035 ringgit. Okay, so the last slide is we have to find contribution margin. So how do we find contribution margin? The formula is sales minus with total variable cost that we calculated just now. So for the quarter 1, contribution margin for the quarter 1 is 1,295 ringgit, and for the quarter 2 we get 2,465 ringgit. So the next calculation is we have to find what we will get, either net operating loss or profit. So how do we calculate it? We have to, the contribution margin we have to minus with total fixed cost, so that we will know we will get either profit or net operating loss. So for quarter 1, 1,295 ringgit minus with total fixed cost of quarter 1, which is 3,000. So we will get negative 1,705 ringgit. So that is the amount for quarter 1, which is we get net operating loss. So for the quarter 2, contribution margin for quarter 2, which is 2,465 ringgit minus with total fixed cost of quarter 2, which is 3,200 ringgit, and the final net operating loss we will get 735 ringgit for quarter 2. Okay, so that's all from us. Thank you.